Hi, there's a lot of news today. I'll start with the important one. We've set the limit at 1,000 tickets. That's enough for now. It's necessary for proper growth and development. No 3 or 5,000 or anything like that. Because I know you. You want everything at once, like kids in a store, eyes shining, hands shaking, and when you overindulge, your stomach hurts. There's no point in raising the limit right now. The system isn't being built to burst from greed. I hope that's clear. Alright, moving on. As for the ticket rate, I'll be straight with you. In October, the growth will slow down. It won't be 16% per month, but 8%. And this is temporary. First of all, 16% was a test rate for those who weren't afraid and joined at the very start, when a lot of things weren't working yet. It was like a tester's bonus. And my thanks to you for that. Secondly, you can't build a system where the rate is rising faster than the system itself is developing. Thirdly, we still need to finish the remaining features, especially the reconciliation of dozens of balances, so we don't end up needing a staff of 100 people just for that. There are also the super profitable tickets and a lot of other things as well. That's why we need time to finish the foundation. We'll still have time to raise the ticket rate. Fourthly, right now we're recruiting people from all over the world to come, get involved, and try things out. People need to understand and embrace the idea, not just come in and start demanding a doubling of returns after a month. Fifthly, 8% is not a small amount. A bank gives you almost the same, but over a year. So just relax. Everything is going according to plan. The system should grow together with the people. There were a lot of mistakes in 2011. We need to take them into account. Back then everything was simple, kind of makeshift, you could say. At the very beginning people were bringing millions of dollars into the system. Well, of course, they saw the high interest rate and everything took off from there. In half a year, those deposits grew tenfold. People calmly came and said, "Now give us all our money back." And that hit the system so hard it was no joke. Reconciliation and oversight were also lacking. The group leader would sit down at the table, take a notebook and a calculator, and do the math. Then he would write a letter. "Hello, this week my income was such and such, my expenses were such and such, and the balance is this much." Take my word for it. He would send it to his superior by email. And that was it. But that's not how it works. That's why it needs to be automated. The system will control itself. Every balance will be visible, every step recorded, transparent, flexible, reliable. And when it came to advertising expenses, everything was based on trust. Any requests or wishes from the group leaders were fulfilled. They would order 10 banners for the street, but only put up 3. That was also a vulnerability, a financial hole. The new MMM will not be based on trust in words, but on mechanisms, control, verification, and accountability. Money should be spent on real action, not just appearances. And here is the main plan for the coming months: to gather everyone who will move forward together with the system. What matters are not the percentages or the numbers, but the people, those who aren't waiting to come to something ready-made and get turnkey service, but are ready right now to become part of MMM in their own homes. The system won't build itself. It is built by those who have understood the idea and will share it with others in their city, region, or country. If you are one of them, write to me. Which country are you from? What language do you speak? Which systems have you participated in? For example, in the 11th one or in the global one, and what was your role there? Or at least what did you do there? And most importantly, which city or region do you want to claim for yourself? So that I know whom to send newcomers from there to. Back in 2011, I also gathered such people, and it was exactly these people who became the driving force of MMM. Now it will be the same, only on an international scale and with tools of a different level. Everything is just beginning, which means you have a chance to be one of the first. Many people still think that MMM is a casino. You come in, spend some money, and run away. Well, forget about that. This is an alternative financial model that is being built to last forever, to become like a currency, like a tool for everyday life, like the dollar, euro, or ruble. Reliable, transparent, but without loopholes. So that you can use it, store it, transfer it, and be confident about tomorrow. This is not a game for a month or two, but a model for decades. The world has long been ready for this. People are tired of being afraid, tired of banks, loans, debts, of constantly having to do something just to survive. The system we are building is an opportunity to break free. Whether someone likes it or not, that's another question. We're not in a hurry, we move step by step because we're building something new and we can do a lot because we're together. I want you to understand that. See you next Saturday.